Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled 3 Little Known Organic Keyword Ranking Secrets Your Major Competitors Don't Know or Understand, which can and will give you a decisive advantage if you act upon them. Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, the more proven nuggets you know and understand about basic keyword research, the better off you're going to be. In fact, the further you're going to be ahead of your major competitors and the more practical ways you'll be able to monetize your newfound knowledge. Just to give you an example, the first advantage is you'll be able to rank much faster and more often on not only Google's first page, but all the other major search engines when you learn how to do the right type of keyword research. But here's the other big advantage. You'll also be able to sell your newfound expertise to other struggling small business owners and or service providers. In fact, just to give you a concrete example, one of my instructors who will only admit that he earns at least $25,000 per month, 100% online, he recently bartered $5,000 worth of his hourly fees for a dental firm that was going to do $5,000 worth of braces and some other dental services on his kids. So you see how that might work? Now, some of you no doubt recognize this screenshot here. You see this term down here? This is a screenshot from one of the videos currently on my YouTube channel. This creative sales idea, and for those of you who recall, I did a video showing you how 2 of my videos currently rank very high in Google. One is number 2 and the other one I think was number 4 or 5 as I recall. But anyway, this is sort of a follow-up because I couldn't cover everything that I wanted to share with you, so I thought I'd just do a second video. As you recall, there was a heat map similar to this one, and ladies and gentlemen, here's what you need to recognize. You see this reddish kind of coloring in here? This is where a majority of the eyeballs on every search engine page, but especially the first page of any major search engine, that's where a majority of the eyeballs are. In fact, look over here to your right. You can't really see it because the screenshot is too small. But the pay-per-click ads over here, see how it's really sparse? See these little sort of burgundy or purplish X's? This is telling you where all the clicks are. So look up here. This is where the people are clicking. So the first thing you need to recognize is the first 8 organic listing on Google or any other first page, they're going to get between 85 and 90% of all the clicks. Now, here's the other thing that you have to recognize about that, which makes it so incredibly powerful. Everything below the fold, and remember how we said the fold is, you take a newspaper, you fold it, and everything from the top to where it's folded, think of that as your computer screen. You flip it over and everything from the top to the bottom is below the fold. Everything below the fold, and basically we're talking about, say, the first 5 listings, everything below the fold on Google's first page and beyond, they're receiving the other remaining 10% of the clicks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about 10% between the number 7 listing and the number 10 listing on the first page. We're talking about the number 6 listing down to the 10th listing and page 2 all the way out to page 10. They're getting a total of the remaining 10% of the clicks. So what that means is, entrepreneur, you better be on that first page and you better be above the fold, or it's not worth trying to play the search engine game for that particular term. Now here's the other thing. In the beginning, focus on the longer tail keywords for 2 reasons. They're so much easier to rank for, and they have far less competition, because the big boys and girls who have the better resources, the better technology, more experience, they're going after the much heavier search terms, which means the beginners, the newbies, the inexperienced, they're the people you and I could compete against for these lesser trafficked terms. And that's what you want to do, because that's how you'll be able to do 2 things. Rank faster, and number 2, The more of these terms you can rank for, the more organic traffic you're going to get to your site without a lot of competition. Because really, whoever has the most backlinks, remember we said not just backlinks, but the quality of the backlinks, they will ultimately rank higher for each term. Well, in the beginning, most beginners don't know that. So they're not going to have a lot of high page rank backlinks pointing back to the site, whereas you can. And for just a little bit of keyword research and learning how to go after, remember long tail keyword, we would define long tail as anything more than 2 terms, like that creative sales idea, that's 3 terms, we consider that a long tail keyword. Those type of keywords are really important for 2 reasons. Number one, they're specific. If somebody specifically goes in there and they're using the terms creative sales ideas, they're looking for something specific. So when they come across your site, be it your blog or your sales page, there's a very good chance they're either A, going to join your list if you got an opt-in box on your blog, or number 2, if you got a sales letter, it's a very good chance they're going to buy something. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you understand how critically important it is that A, if you're going to compete on the search engines, you'd better know which keywords to spend your time and invest your time and your resources in. Otherwise, you're going up against some extremely experienced men and women who more than likely are going to win. So with that said, for those of you who want to discover how to add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line in the next 90 days or less, and do so without adding any new customers or clients, then entrepreneur, be sure you grab that free 9-page special report. You can get it at youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Looking forward to being with you again next time on the Marketing Minute.